All right, welcome to Solano College Gym. We are here awaiting the matchup between Los Medanos College and the Solano Falcon volleyball teams. So far, Los Medanos is 9-12, but they are 2-0 in conference play, and they have won their last 3 games. So this is a team that is finding their momentum. Solano College has been off to a pretty hot start. I'm here joined by Grayson.
Hello.
I know, Grayson, what's your last name?
Maroka.
Maroka.
Yeah. Solano is also undefeated in conference so far. They're 17-4. It's going to be a tough matchup today. So Solano is 3-0 so far in conference. Good.
Yeah, here, so I'm testing this right now. How's the volume, Puff? All good, all good. Let's go. Okay, let's practice saying some stuff.
Okay.
So great. Did I spell that right? Maroka.
M-U-R.
M-U. All right, welcome to beautiful Solano College. This is a blue out night here at the Solano College gym. Los Medanos is in town facing the Solano Falcons. They're 9-12, but they are 2-0 in conference play, and they've won their last 3. My name is Nathaniel Thomas, and I'm joined by Grayson Maroka. Grayson, what do we expect out of the Solano Falcons today?
This would be a close game. Solano is 17-4, so not many losses, and they're also undefeated in conference, so should be an interesting game, close on both sides.
Yeah, an interesting game indeed. And it looks like it's going to be the Falcons who serve first. There it goes. The setup spike is good for Los Medanos. They're going to get the first point of the game.
Yeah, they're going to go off the top a lot. Got to watch for those short balls.
Very lucky in the booth. Grayson Maroka is a part of the team, so we're very lucky to have her on the mic, breaking down some plays for us. Now the setup from the Falcons is good. That's going to be in, so they get the point.
Kill from Gianna, number 4. She's smaller, but she's definitely mighty out there.
So now here's Vanya Paopao with the serve. Oh, and the block kill from Solano. They get the point.
We're going to see a lot of that from Jada today. She likes to get those overpasses.
Yeah, that's number 8, Jada Kufi. So Vanya Paopao gets the serve again. Here's the setup. The soft tap over the net is going to fall. Point goes to Los Medanos.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of those short balls, so see if Solano can start picking those up.
Yeah, really, I mean, I think that's what happens with volleyball is you get a mixed bag of tricks, kind of. Here's another setup. Spike is blocked. Good block there from Solano. Ooh, and another dig from Los Medanos. There's a good rally going on here. Soft tap over the net. Now Solano sets up, and they're going to get the point.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of triple blocks on number 8, Jada. She's very good in the net, so they're going to try to stop her as much as they can.
Now, for the viewers who are tuning in to volleyball for the first time, what exactly is a triple block?
A triple block is when everyone at the net is blocking one hitter. It's most typically with the middle hitters like Jada.
Gotcha. That makes perfect sense. Well, now they're going to... Ooh, a good block. Sends it back over the net. The Falcons have it now. They're slowing it down. And the Falcons get the point.
Off speed usually works, so start getting those in there.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, like, volleyball is almost like a mixed bag of tricks. It's kind of like a pitcher, you know, having different speeds that he pitches at. You know, if everything's a spike, you can almost prepare to anticipate it. But, Grayson, are you able to read the body language and sort of anticipate the tendencies of some of these attackers?
Yeah, you have to look at a lot of things, where they're at, where the set is, if it's in or out, and a lot of people on the court, you can hear them talking about where it's going to go.
Ooh, and Los Medanos is going to get the points. That was number 2 in the backcourt, Alyssa Trujillo, the libero. Good reach, just not enough. It was a hard attack from Los Medanos.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of off blocks since our blockers are pretty high up there.
Here's the setup from Paopao. Ooh, dug out by number 9 in Los Medanos. They got the ball. They send it back over Solano's side. Paopao sets up again. The spike. And Solano gets the point. They're leading now 5-3 early in this match.
Yeah, they're going to be really aggressive at the net, so it's good to try to get those off-block touches for easy points.
So now serving is number 11, Jacqueline Capili. Oh, and she didn't receive that well, so another point, back-to-back points for Solano College.
Yeah, Jackie's really good at those aces, so we might see her at the line for quite some time.
There she is again, serving in the same spot. Soft pass over the net. Now Solano has it. Here's the setup. The spike dug out. Los Medanos sets up their own spike, and they're going to get the point. So they cut the deficits now 6-4.
Yeah, we like to call that the campfire or the donut. That's usually like the most deadly zone in volleyball.
So explain that a little bit more. Why is that the most deadly zone?
It's right in the middle of everyone, so it's kind of who's going to get it. Everyone can touch it, so it's difficult to find out who's going to get it.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, it's almost, you have to have a lot of communication in terms of saying I got it, I guess. Is that something that happens often?
Communication is key with this.
Absolutely. Well, now here's the setup. Solano is going to get the point. Good kill there from number 10, Aaliyah Aguiar.
Yeah, our middles are really tough out there, so we're definitely going to see a lot from them.
Yeah, keep an eye out for number 10, Aaliyah Aguiar. Who are the other middles? It was Jada Kufi.
Yes.
So Jada and Aaliyah. A killer combo. Now here's a serve from number 5, Trinity Tungasmita. And it's going to be a service error. It's out of bounds in the backcourt.
Yeah, those ones are close.
So here's number 3 serving now for Los Medanos. And she has a service error of her own.
Yeah, these are where you really need to take advantage of it. Serving in the net is probably the most deadly thing to do in volleyball because there's no way to come back from it.
Well, this one makes it over. Los Medanos is setting up. And that is point going to Solano. It's out of the backcourt.
Yeah, we're going to see Los Medanos try to use their middles a lot, especially with Gianna in the front row. She's a little bit of a shorter hitter, so they're going to try to target her.
Oh, good save. Now Solano is going to get the point. Hard spike from number 4, Gianna Gintu.
Yeah, it's hard to get past our libero, Alyssa.
I mean, yeah, credit does have to go to Alyssa. She did have a good save there that set up the spike from Gianna. Ooh, what happened there?
So no one touched the ball on that one. It looked close, but no one got over there.
All right, point's going to go to Solano. I think a timeout has been called.
Yes, timeout from Los Medanos.
All right, so early in the matchup, 11-5. We have a minute left, about a minute left in this first timeout. Yeah, so far, what are we seeing from Solano? They look pretty comfortable out there.
Yeah, they're using a lot of their passes. We really try to get 3 passes, what we call, so our setters have the option to set any of the hitters out there. And we usually use our middles since, as you've seen, we have really strong middles. They can put the ball down whenever they get the ball, so we really need to focus on our passes with these and make sure we're getting the short balls.
And so these middles, Jada Kufi and Aaliyah Aguiar, do they have some tendencies that you've picked up on? If you were to play against them, right, are you able to tell what side of the court they like to aim their spikes at?
With Jada, that's a little difficult. She can kind of hit the ball right at the 10-foot line, which is the white line across close to where the libero is. So it's hard to read her. But with Aaliyah, she kind of gets deep. So.
All right, well, service error now from Vanessa Simeon. Looks like they're going to rebound pretty quickly, though. I get the feeling that those types of service errors, they don't really linger in the head too much of a team as dominant as Solano, especially with their record. So here's number 4 for Los Medanos with the serve, Megan Lee. And they're going to get the point.
Yeah, those serves are hard. It's close enough for a front row player can get it, but we usually like to have the back row players get it so we can have those hitters out and ready.
Yeah, it's split between 10 and 14
yeah.
from Solano, Aaliyah Aguiar, and Vanessa Simeon. So number 4 with the serve for Los Medanos. Now here's a setup. Spike, and Solano gets the point.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to get it to our middles if we can. So got to keep up the good passes like that.
Yeah, definitely good pass. I mean, that's, I guess, the recipe for a winning recipe is setting up your middles.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're going to try to do it again. Here's the set. Oh, no, they're going to soft toss it back over to the other side. Los Medanos has it. Ooh, good save from the libero. It's back on Los Medanos. Pau sets it up. The spike is out of bounds, but wow, that was one heck of a rally.
And we get the touch at the end.
I think I might have misunderstood. Who got the point?
We got the point. It was off the block.
It is hard to tell with these lines. You know, you got all the basketball lines and the women's and men's basketball lines. Well, service error there. That's a point for Los Medanos.
Yes. Those ones are kind of killer because it's a one-and-done situation, something we could have controlled. So we try to minimize those as much as possible.
And now the serve from Los Medanos. Falcons are setting it up. The middle, Jada Kufi, she gets the point.
Yeah, it's good. She has a lot of variety. When they think that she's going to hit it hard, it's nice to go off speed and catch them off guard.
Yeah, it was more of a change-up hit from her. She got it on that back left corner. The serve from Pau Pau. Los Medanos, ooh, good block. And good save for Solano. It's back on Los Medanos' side. Now back to the Falcons. Pau Pau sets. Kufi attacks and gets the point.
Yeah, you see there was only one blocker up on Jada, which is not what you want to do with her.
Yeah, I mean, Los Medanos needs to get the scouting point. Jada Kufi has been on a roll early in this game. We'll see if she can keep up the intensity going forward. But now, Pau Pau is going to slow the pace down. She sends it back over to the other side. Number 9 with the setup. Ooh, good save from the libero. They're going to keep this one in play. Ooh, a little communication error between number 2, Alyssa Prohilio, and Vanya Pau Pau.
Yeah, those ones are difficult. We got a lot of aggressive players out here. We just got to be loud and make sure we're listening to each other.
Yeah, I mean, aggression certainly is favored, so they seem to be okay with it. They shake each other's hands. Now Kufi spikes. It's dug out. And a whistle is blown, and it looks like Solano gets that point. What exactly happened there?
They didn't get it over the net again. They're kind of intimidated, I see, from Jada. She's a big blocker, so they're getting a little timid up there when she's up there, so didn't get over the net.
Ooh, and it looks like Los Medanos gonna send it over. Here's attack, saved, and Solano gets that point. 17-9 now.
Yeah, we're a very strong serving team, so we need to make sure we're keeping it up with these.
And is that gonna be another timeout?
Yes, with Los Medanos.
Okay, so we are seeing a little bit of, you said they're being a little timid out there. Now, this is a conference game.
Yes.
Correct, so perhaps the nerves might be getting the Los Medanos. I mean, like I did say, they are 9-12 overall this year, but 2-0 in conference play. It looks like there's a lot of pressure for them to keep that undefeated score in conference.
Yes, both teams are really good. We have both undefeated teams, so it's going to be high intensity tonight. We started off early with the serves, and usually with timeouts, they kind of like to what we call ice the server. So if a server's on a run, we try to give them a break, and the main goal is when we come back that they miss their serve. So we've got to make sure that we're staying in the game with this and make this serve over. It's the most important one.
Yeah, you definitely have to keep up that intensity. You want to go cold, right?
Yeah.
All right, play is resumed. Serving now is number 4, Gianna Gintu. She's on the back right side. Serve is good. Ooh, and a spike from Los Medanos. They're going to grab the point.
Yeah, those line balls are tricky. They're just deep enough to where middle back can get it, but they're usually so fast that it's hard to get there in time.
So definitely some talent from Los Medanos. They're not to be underestimated here, but a service error is going to give the point to Solano. So certainly there's the talent, but a little bit of shaky in terms of confidence, and execution is kind of what we're seeing so far early in this game.
Yes. You need to make sure you're taking your time on the serve. It's the most important part of the game.
Well, Jacqueline Capili certainly was able to serve that one. Los Medanos now. So, ooh, good save from Capili. Pau Pau is going to set it up. It's back over to Los Medanos' side. And the whistle is blown, and the point's going to go to the Falcons.
So there, Los Medanos went under the net, which is a violation. You can't go underneath if it affects the play. So, easy point for us, but easy point for them right back.
Yeah, an easy point for them. Another service error past the back boundary. But still a commanding lead in the first set, 19-11. It looks like some communication now with the referees, or the officials on the field. And explain to me that communication that goes on there up at the front.
So right there was a substitution. So with the refs behind back there, they control what's happening to make sure that everyone's in rotation. So we're just waiting for them to log that there was a substitution.
Great volley coming on here. Still going. Oh, and Solano's going to get the point. It looked like that was number 5 for Los Medanos, Brianna Fumar. She was unable to come up with it, but a good rally between the two teams.
Yeah, we've had a couple service errors, but it's really important that we've been able to side out, which means we've been able to get the point back right after. So
yeah, you don't want to let the momentum snowball, good or bad, one way or the other. But now Solano, soft tap over the net, and Solano gets the point.
Yeah, that's the tricky part about triple blocking, is it leaves a lot of area for the tips and stuff. So that was a smart play by Leah.
Yeah, she had great field vision, or court vision, seeing all the blockers on one side, finding that open pocket with a soft touch. Now I'm going to set it up. The spike is good, and Solano gets their 22nd point.
Yeah, you're going to be careful when Vanessa gets on a roll. It's dangerous for the other team. She's a really strong hitter.
Yeah, Vanessa Simeon, number 14, with the kill.
Yes.
All right, Solano had the ball. They served. Los Medanos tried the spike. Good block. They're going to go at it again, and it's dug out. And Pau sends it over the net, and they get the point. Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah, you're really going to have to watch out for Naya, too. Or Vanaya, sorry. She's very smart. She can read the court, so she'll send those balls right where you're not. So you got to watch out for her.
So Brianna Davis with her second serve. And back to back. Ooh, good block from Pau. Sends it right back over the net to Medanos' side. Now they lob it over. Here's the setup. Soft touch. And saved. Medanos still has it. Now they're going to try spiking themselves. It's back to Solano. Setup. Tapped. And it's going to be past the back boundary. That point goes to Los Medanos.
Yeah, those ones are always really close. It's nice to get those corners. Like I said, the middle back can get it, but it's hard when they're deep. So it's a good idea. Just a little too long.
Yeah, it's the execution there. So here's number 3 for Los Medanos with the serve. Falcons setting it up. Blocked, but still in play. Pau sends it over, and the point's going to go to Solano.
Yeah, those are the really good angle shots where the libero can get it, but the hitter doesn't know where to go, so it's right between them.
So here's the serve from number 14, Vanessa Simeon. The Falcons have the ball. Here's the setup. Soft touch over the net. Medanos still has it. Ball still in play. The setup. And the point's going to go to Solano.
Yeah, you're going to see that a lot in this game. They're going to try to avoid our libero. Number 2, Alyssa. She can pick up pretty much anything, so they're going to try to place the ball where she's not, but it's going to be difficult.
So it looks like the 3-minute break.
Yes.
Between sets. And we will be back in just about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And we're back for the second set. Solano College has taken the first in this best of 5 against Los Medanos. And Solano was looking very strong out there. They did have a commanding lead to take the first set. The score has reset. Again, my name is Nathaniel Thomas. I'm joined by Grayson Maroka. Grayson, what are you seeing so far in terms of Los Medanos trying to stop the bleeding and stay in this match?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. We have a lot of great hitters out there. Our middles have been on fire, so it's going to be hard to stop them. And it's kind of hard to adjust when all our hitters are good, so they're going to have to try to figure out how to get around that. They are going to start with the serve, so they do have a chance to start the lead, but we've been doing really good in our serve receive, so we'll see how this goes.
And number 7 immediately with the service error, Misha Reyes. Let's hope they can rebound from that. But it looks like Vanaya, excuse me for my pronunciation, Vanaya Pau Pau with the serve now. She sends it over with ease. Medanos slowing down the rhythm, and they send it over softly back to Solano's side. The setup for Kufi, blocked. Great block from Medanos. Pau Pau sets it up again. Kufi again with the hit. It looks like there was a whistle.
Yeah, Los Medanos was on the net on that one. It's going to be tough to minimize those silly errors because you don't want to keep Solano on a run. Yeah,
I mean, that's just the goal right now. I think is just clean volleyball. And there we go. The first point of Medanos' set. It comes right there. So now it's 2-1.
Yeah, in these situations when you're down a set, you want to try to build momentum up fast and try to catch the other team off guard. And we're going to try to put the fire out a little bit on Solano, but we'll see how that works.
Oh, and it looks like the fire is still going for Medanos. They even it out early. It's 2-2 now after that hit was past the back boundary. Here's number 1, Paige Sluice with the serve. That gets it over. Oh, and now they've taken their first lead of the match. 3-2, Los Medanos leads.
Yeah, second sets are usually kind of difficult. You want to try to keep your momentum, but it's like a longer timeout, so it's hard to keep that fire going, but I'm going to try to get a kill over here.
Well, the momentum has stayed on Los Medanos' side. I believe that's 3 points in a row after falling down 2-0. They're now 4-2 early in this set. Paige Sluice with the serve, gets it over the net. And another spike from Los Medanos. They are feeling it now, 5-2.
Yeah, Solano's really going to want to pass and a kill right here. It's hard to slow momentum when they get energy, as you can hear. It's hard when everyone's on board because when you're down, the whole team kind of goes down. So when they're all together, it's going to be hard to stop them now.
Well, Medanos sends it back over to Solano's side. Pau Pau sets it up. The spike is good. And Solano quickly getting right back into it. They grab a point of their own. Serving now is going to be number 4, Gianna Gintu.
Yeah, we're really going to have to use our aggressive serves. We're a pretty good serving team overall, so we're going to go on a run here.
Now Solano has it. Block at the net. Still in play. Medanos has it. Back over. Pau Pau sets. Here's the spike, and it's in. Solano brings the deficit to 1. It's 5-4.
Yeah, you can probably see some confusion from the bench. There was a little bit of a touch on the net, it looked like, but the refs did not call it. So in those situations, you really just have to try to stay calm, and the ball doesn't lie.
Yeah, well, now that ball is going to be out of the back boundary, a service error. 6-4 now. And serving for Los Medanos is number 9, Brooke Slaus.
Another service error there. Really going to have to use number 2, Alyssa, for our serving. She's a really good server. She's gotten a lot of aces throughout these games, so we're going to need her to stay consistent with these ones.
Well, there's the serve from Alyssa Perhelia. Here's the spike set up, dugout. Pau Pau sets. Here's a spike from Solano. That was dugout. Good rally going on here. Now it's going to be sent back over to the Solano side. Pau sets. Here's the spike, and Solano gets that point.
Yeah, like I said, you really want to try to slow Vanessa down, but it's hard to do that when she's getting her momentum up. She's a really strong hitter. She's going to find those corners and swing hard.
Now there's the serve. Solano had it. Medanos sends it back over. Ooh, good save. Pau sets. Here's the spike. And
another net by Los Medanos.
Another net violation. That's what it was. So now Solano has regained their lead. It's 7-6.
Yeah, they're really going to have to watch out for those. Those are simple mistakes that they can control on their side.
Ooh, good save from Pau. Medanos slowing down the rhythm. They send it back over to Solano's side. Pau sets. Here's the soft tap. And Solano's going to get the point. That was number 10, Aaliyah Aguiar. Gotta watch out for her, like we said.
Yeah, she's going to find those sweet spots. And you're going to notice that Solano is pretty scrappy. Everyone's going to be diving on the floor. So it's nice to have not only great hitters, but great defense. So Los Medanos is really going to have to try to figure out some momentum with them.
Point's going to go to Los Medanos. But, yeah, you're right. You're right, Grayson. The defense from Solano really just has been all out. They are very scrappy, very resilient in terms of reaching and digging. So here's Los Medanos with the serve. As we wait, I believe there was a cleanup needed on the court. Now, how dangerous is it to have any foreign substances on the hardwood?
Well, usually in those situations it's sweat. So it can be pretty hard, especially when it's close up there with the hitters hitting and stuff. It could be pretty damaging, so got to make sure it's nice on the court.
And there's a serve from Medanos. It was good. The spike hits the corner, and Solano gets the point. They're really spiking with these pinpoint precision cornering.
Yes, Vanessa hits very hard, so you got to make sure you're either up on the block or you have to just be down and ready for her.
Well, here's number 9, Brianna Davis with Solano for the serve. It gets over. Medanos sets. The spike is blocked, and they get a block kill. It's a point for Solano.
Yeah, Aaliyah's warming up. She's a really great blocker, so got to watch out for her.
All right, Davis. Another serve, and that's going to be out of bounds. So the service error, point goes to Medanos.
Yeah, those ones are tricky. We've got to try to minimize those serving errors as much as we can, especially since a lot of Los Medanos' points out here have been from our own serving errors.
Here's the serve from Medanos. The setup and the soft touch, another point. And that's number 10, Aaliyah Aguiar. She found the sweet spot.
Yeah, she's got to keep going there until they figure out how to clean it up.
That's a great point that you make, Grayson, that a lot of the points that Los Medanos has are from the own errors of Solano. So it really seems just like right there, a service error from number 14, Vanessa Simeon. I mean, they're not necessarily a common enough occurrence to where it's going to cost them the game, but it is interesting to note that the dominating lead that they have.
Yeah. Volleyball is very much a game of mistakes. However, some of these are a little too simple, too easy for the other team.
Yeah, but Los Medanos with a point that they had to fight for. That was Megan Lee. She found her own sweet spot. They found a hole in the court. So now it's 11-10. This is a much closer set. So it seems like Los Medanos has warmed up.
Yes.
And they really found their rhythm now.
Yeah, it's hard to judge teams on their first set because it's always the warming up and figuring out the other team. So we're going to see it pick up now.
Well, they have quite the volley right now. Number 4 sends it over, and Los Medanos gets the point. Megan Lee again. She's scored back-to-back points for Los Medanos.
Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult. I think she may have mishit that a little bit, which can be tricky when in these kind of situations. Oh.
And Renee LePage with an ace. She serves it right on the corner. That was a line ball.
Yes, those ones are very tricky. You got to make sure you're following your foot's on the line so you know if it's in or out. That was a good serve.
So she gets the serve again. Solano has it. They set it up. Ooh, and that's saved by 14. They're going to send it back over to Solano's side. Some action at the net. Now they move it back to the middle of the court. Megan Lee again. Spike, but dug out. Ball's still in play. Los Medanos doing everything they can. Number 14 sends it over, but that's saved. The defense has been on point. Megan Lee with the soft touch, but that's saved by Solano. Now the hard spike, and that's going to be blocked. They're still going. There's a spike. Dug out. Another spike, and Solano finally gets the point. 12-12 now here in the second set.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of scrappiness. You might have seen number 18, Vinaya, and Bree, number 9, colliding when we're running a 6-2, which means we have 2 setters on the court. So it's going to be a little difficult figuring out who's going to get it because we have both really good setters on the court, so they're going to both be aggressive. So we just need to make sure we're talking with those.
Yeah, communication is certainly going to be key. A service error from Solano is going to make it 13-12 with Los Medanos in favor.
Yeah, we really have to clean those ones up.
Yeah, especially in a close set like this. One thing that teams who, they come off strong, they don't want to get complacent, right?
Yes.
And that's going to be out of the back boundary, so a service error from number 4, Megan Lee. That ties it up, 13 apiece here in the second set. Vinaya Pau, she now has the ball, back right corner. Served over with ease. Back in Solano's side, spiked but saved. Now it's going to be set up. Another spike. Lee attempted, but blocked by Solano. And now finally Solano gets that point. They're going to take the lead, 14-13.
Yeah, now that we have Jada back in the front row, it's going to be more difficult for Los Medanos. They're going to have to really play strategic with these ones, maybe not hit as hard.
Ooh, blocked, and Solano is going to grab that point right on cue. So is this Jada's first appearance in this set?
I believe so.
Okay,
yeah, but that one was from Gianna, number 4. She's our smallest hitter, but she can get up there.
Yeah, Gianna Gintu with a good save, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. Solano gets the point. So flag up means out of bounds.
Yes.
Flag down is they're pointing where it landed.
I was just saying that it's in. But Alyssa, our libero, has very good court awareness, so you're going to see her everywhere, and she knows the court really well.
And it's really interesting to say when you said you have to have your foot on the line, just so that you're aware of the boundaries. Are there any other tips and tricks that more advanced, nuanced players would use?
Well, for the basics, it would be to get your foot on the line so you know where you are, and then usually especially for like the back row players, if you have to jump and get the ball, it usually means it's out because you're the closest to the back line. So we try to watch out for those, and you can probably hear that we're really talkative on the court, so you can say when you get a touch on the block so people know when to go for it because, yeah, it's all about communication and making sure you know where you are on the court and things like that. No,
that makes perfect sense. I mean, it's just like in baseball when there's a pop-up and they split the outfielders, they obviously have to communicate who's going to get that ball. And the trickiest ones are those pop-ups right on the pitcher's mound because now all of a sudden the whole infield's coming in, kind of like what you were saying for those balls that are hit in the middle of the court. It's right in between all of the players and no one really knows whose ball it is.
Yeah.
So here's Vinaya Pau. She's got the ball in the back right. Here's the spike. Adonis has it. They set. Oh, they soft tap it over the net. Well, lots of action at the net now. Megan Lee is going to get the point. Excuse me, that was number 14, Madison Kraus, who got the point for Los Medanos.
Yeah, you really have to utilize when you have a timeout. You have to try to come back even stronger. So Los Medanos has been doing pretty good with those.
Well, Los Medanos with the serve. Ooh, good save by the libero on Solano's side. She's going to clear it, send it over the net to the other side. And 14 gets the spike again. That's going to be Madison Kraus. Back-to-back points.
Yeah, those corner shots are pretty deadly in volleyball. And Los Medanos, I believe, has a front row setter right now, so we have to make sure we watch for those tips from her.
There's the serve from Los Medanos. Sent back over the net. Ooh, across the net, but out of bounds. Solano gets the point.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of those kind of shots from Los Medanos, especially with Jada in the front row. They're going to try to place it smart, but we do have Alyssa out there to defend, so we really need to try to find a good spot.
Now it's going to be tapped over Solano's side. They're still keeping this in play. Papao sends it over. Medano sets the spike. Dug out. Saved. Oh, the rally's still going. And now it's going to be on Medanos' side. And Solano gets the point. What a rally.
Yeah, you're really going to see that a lot again from Alyssa. She's very aggressive on the court. That's why she's our libero. She's going to try to get that ball over and save it for help everyone out.
Yeah, Alyssa Prohelio, just absolutely amazing defense, keeping it alive. Now Medanos has the ball, and that looked like a communication error.
I think she was trying to go short with that one, try to catch our middle off guard, because on those free balls, we'd really try to utilize the middle, so trying to get Jada out is probably what they're trying to do, and a little too short.
Yeah, it didn't clear the net quite as much as she had liked, but now Spike is going to be dug out by the libero again. Prohelio absolutely doing her job on the defensive side. Another spike dug out, this time by Pau Pau. Ooh, soft touched over the net. Still in play, though. Good save by number 1. Oh, and a good save by Los Medanos. Number 7 hit the ground hard. And finally, Solano gets the point.
Yeah, again, you're really going to have to watch out for Jada on the net. She really is aggressive out there, and she's going to put that ball down when she can.
So serving now, number 4, Gianna Gintu. Medanos has it. They set. Spike, but blocked. Now it's in the air in Solano's side. Another spike, but this one dug out by Los Medanos. Soft touch over the net, and that point's going to go to Los Medanos.
Yeah, really have to try to read those off-speed shots. Those are difficult. You're expecting something hard, and when they go off-speed, you got to make sure you're ready to pick those up.
And here's Medanos with the serve. Papao sets. The tap over, hits the corner. That one's in. Solano, 21 points.
Yeah, you can't leave that corner open for Vanessa. She's always going to go there.
Well, great field vision, or court vision, I should say. But now serving is the libero, Alyssa Prohelio. She's in the back left. Serve. Tapped over, still in play. Action at the net. And here's the setup. Solano, soft touch. Still in play, but Los Medanos is going to get the point.
That was close.
Yeah, definitely close. Did they hit the net?
Yeah, I think what Brianna was trying to do is she was trying to recycle the play, so hit it into the ball or the block, so then we can try to run something else, but didn't quite clear the net.
Well, Papao sets, triple block there. Papao sends it over. Medanos has it. There's the spike, set up, blocked, but not able to be recovered, so Medanos is going to get the point.
Yeah, those shots are pretty difficult no matter how good your team is.
And now a timeout has been called. So 21-18 here in the second set. Solano leads 1-0. And it seems as though Los Medanos has really started to heat up here.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty intense from here on out. We're really going to have to try to minimize our mistakes. They're having really good rallies, but again, it's just those really simple things that we can take control of.
And when a team gets momentum, I mean, really, like, how many points can you expect to get back-to-back or in sequence when you get those rallies?
It's hard to say. I mean, I feel like with these teams, it's going to be pretty close no matter what. Solano's really good at picking it back up, and we just have to really, again, minimize those errors. And Los Medanos is bringing some heat right now, though, so we're going to have to try to minimize our errors while also reading what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, especially crucial to play some clean volleyball with a 21-18 score. It really is anybody's set right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, Los Medanos is going to serve. That's number 14. Papao sets it up. but Medanos keeps it in play. They're going to send it back over to Solano's side, and Los Medanos gets the point, 21-19.
Yeah, those ones are difficult. Like I said, those ones are the deep corner balls, so it's really whoever can get there, but then it's hard when both go and it goes to a place where none can help out.
Yeah, really no man's land. And now that ball is going to be out of bounds, so point goes to Solano.
Yeah, we really have to use these simple points right here. We are still in the lead, but it's still close, so it's anyone's game still.
Brianna Davis with the serve. Oh, and it's bounced off of number 4's hand, Megan Lee. 23-19 now.
Yeah, and here they're going to call another timeout to try to ice Brianna. She's one of our best servers. She's one of the most consistent, so they're really going to have to try to side out with her.
All right, well, a minute left in this timeout. We'll be back once the play resumes. All right, Brianna Davis now. She has the ball for the Solano Falcons. Back right part of the court.
It's going to be really important to get the serve in.
And she does. Medanos has it. There's the setup. There's the spike. And Medanos gets the point. 23-20. It's a close set.
Yeah, this is exactly what I said earlier with the timeouts. With Los Medanos' timeouts, they tend to come back each time, so it seems to be working for them.
All right, number 6. Oh, a service error. So it's now 24-20.
Set point for Solano.
Well, Los Medanos, they've got their back against the wall. Trying to stay alive here. A good serve. Medanos has it. They set. They spike. It's going to be dug out. Now Pau is going to go for her on point, and it's in. So Solano is going to grab the second set of the match, and they have a commanding 2-0 lead.
Yes, like I said, all of our players on the court are really aggressive, and you'll see that a lot with our setters. Brianna had the up with that one, so you're really going to have to watch out for what we do with those.
Well, it looks like the crowd is having a good time. It's Blue Out night. And now explain to me the type of hype that comes into a Blue Out night.
Well, these kinds of games, when we have like a theme, it's nice to see the support, obviously, from everyone. And it's nice to see everyone in one color. It brings a lot of energy, and especially with home games, we haven't had a lot, so it's really exciting for everyone to have a home game and have everyone come and all their families and see everything.
Yeah, and it's great that you mentioned the families. They all have these mini volleyballs that was served to them as the lineup for the Solano Falcons women's volleyball roster was introduced. They all got their chance to throw a pass to some of their family members. Some of the throws were right on point, and some of the catches by the family members were great. But can you explain me a little bit of the significance or the history? I heard you mention some D1 colleges. It's a tradition that they do.
Yeah, a lot of D1 colleges tend to do that, especially with their starting lineup. This was our first time implementing that, which was pretty cool. It's just a fun way to give back to the crowd since they are coming out to support us. So it's just like a fun little thing, and they have a lot of the families now have a little mini volleyball with them. So just like a fun little tradition.
Well, let's hope that Solano College can keep their commanding lead. Again, it's 2-0. They just need one more set in this best-of-5 match.
Yes.
And let's hope that it starts a tradition.
Yeah.
Now, every home game, or not every home game, but for those special nights, this is the first night that we've got to witness it, and hopefully there's many more.
Yes.
All right, 55 seconds left on the clock. This is match or game number 3. Explain to me the terminology.
So we are on set number 3. So that's what you might see on the scoreboard. So it's best of 5. So if we do win this set, it will be called a sweep.
A sweep?
Yes. But if Los Madonnas pulls out a win, we will have to go to 4. And if we do end up going to 5, which is both teams have 2 sets, we will have a 5th set, which goes only to 15 points.
And there have been a lot of sweeps. I mean, I noticed that you swept Yuba, swept
Yes.
Contra Costa, Mendocino,
Yes.
and then we may as well just list them out. Siskiyous College. It's been a good season so far. I mean,
Yes.
how far do we expect the Solano team to go?
We have a really strong team this year, a lot of great hitters. We are a little bit shorter than previous years, but we are all pretty aggressive, and it's going to be pretty good. We have, again, a 3-0 record in conference, so we just have to keep that momentum up, and looks like they're doing that tonight. So just staying calm and collected and keep control of our side is all we can really do.
All right, well, now here's serving is number 2, Alyssa Perhilio, the libero. That serve is going to be hit out of bounds, so the point goes to Solano. That's how they're going to start the 3rd set of this match.
An ace from Alyssa. She is a very strong server, like I said, so we're going to try to have to stop her early.
Ooh, nice dig for number 14 for Solano. They're going to set up a spike. It hits the net. But that ball's still in play. Solano has it now. They're setting it up. Another spike. And Solano gets the points. That was number 4, Gianna Gintu.
Yeah, there's going to be some confusion if you caught that. The line judge on Los Madonnas' side did call out. So the antenna on the net, if you hit it, that is out. And that line judge thought that was the case, but the ref overruled it.
So it is possible for these line judges to make the call as Solano grabs themselves another point. It is possible for them to make that call, but not for it to be official by the head official.
Yes. The up ref does, or the one on the podium type thing, they have the final say, so they can overrule whatever calls they want.
All right, so if there's no whistle, it's not official.
Yeah.
Well, 3-1 now. Solano is leading. And they have a chance to wrap up this set early and get themselves another sweep on the season. Here's number 1, Paige Sluice, with the serve. Pau Pau sends it over the net. Medanos volleys it back over to Solano's side. Now the spike from number 8 is dug out. They're still going. Ooh, good dig from number 4. Los Medanos keeps it alive. And a little soft touch over the net. Action at the net. Ooh, and they're still going. There's the spike, and finally Solano puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, if you notice, a big thing for Solano right now is their passing. They have really good controlled passes where they can get their hitters. Los Madonnas is getting those balls up, but it's not enough to get a good hit over. So you're going to see a lot of free balls from Los Madonnas, and you don't want to do that with Solano when they have momentum.
Yeah, I mean, Jada Kufi's in there, and she's standing tall, front and center. Oh, and that ball is right into the net. 5-1 now. Solano is taking a very comfortable lead early.
Yeah, again, it's going to be difficult having Jada in the front row for the other side. She's really intimidating, so they're going to try to be aggressive but also safe.
Well, that ball taps the net, makes it over Solano's side. Solano gives it right back. Now here's a spike. Oh, good save from number 14 on Solano. They're going to spike it over. That's dug out by number 4. And action at the net. The point goes to Solano.
Timeout on Los Madonnas.
Timeout on Los Madonnas. So Vanessa Simeon with some great defense. She really kept the ball alive and made that last point possible. 6-1 in the 3rd set.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find a good spot for the back row right now, especially with Vanessa, like you said, and Alyssa being in there, because they're both really fast and aggressive players, so it's going to be hard to put a ball down with them.
I mean, you really could just pick any player on this court right now. Alyssa Prohelio, Vanessa Simeon, or Vanaya Paupau. And it seems like they're all just laying it all out, trying to keep each rally alive.
Yes. Like I said, a big difference with Los Medanos right now and Solano is the controlled passes with Solano. Again, we can get good hits on them, and Los Medanos is being really scrappy. They are getting these balls up, but they need to control a little bit more so they can try to put a ball down.
Yeah, you could really see the comfort, I guess is the best word I could pick for Solano, that they have with one another. There's a lot of team chemistry that's going on, and I guess that's something you can feel at the practices. You can almost sense in the warm-up that Solano has a little more control.
Yeah.
Well, Paupau now, she's in the back right with the serve. She sends it over. Los Medanos, they're looking a little uncomfortable with that reception. Now they send it over. Paupau sets it up. Jada Kufi spikes and gets the kill.
Yeah, like I said, Jada's on fire, so you're really going to try to avoid her, try to defend her, which is going to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, Jada Kufi, just get the ball to her. That's the message right now. Ooh, good block from Brianna Davis. Now Paupau sets. A soft touch over the net. Now number 4 is going to try to spike it. It's dug out by Alyssa. A spike, and Solano gets the point. Jada Kufi once again with that final nail biter.
Yeah, she's got her momentum. It's going to be really hard to stop her now. She's had this whole game, but back-to-back kills. She's on a roll.
So third serve in a row now for Paupau. Nice and easy. Oh, good save from Prohelio. It keeps it alive. Oh, but they can't get the points. It's 8-2, but again, Prohelio doing all that she can and getting some appreciation from her teammates.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that from her. She's not only really scrappy, but she gets really good passes from these digs, so it's what makes her stand out.
Ooh, a good spike there. I didn't quite catch who it was.
Jada again.
Jada again. Who else? Jada Kufi gets the kill.
Yes, and you'll see they did try to triple block again, but Jada, she's got the height, she's got the vertical, she's going to get over.
Now Paupau sets it up for Davis. Spiked over the net. Blocked. Medanos is still keeping this alive. Oh, but that hits the net. The point goes to Medanos.
Yeah, those ones are difficult, especially when it's that close. You don't know if it went over or not, but it's safe to play it either way in case the refs didn't catch it.
Yeah, and a lot of this is just, it happens so fast that there are things that you can almost get away with.
Yeah.
Necessarily with these refs. But Jada Kufi with another kill. 10-3, they lead in this third set.
Yeah, Los Medanos has the right idea, but Jada's been going the same place each time, so I think maybe switching some things up would help a lot.
So it looks like some substitutions. Now coming in is number 10, Leah Aguiar.
And the serve is number 7, Mackenzie Lovo.
Mackenzie Lovo getting some playing time. Spike but blocked. Oh, and a communication issue there. No, we didn't know whose ball it was for Solano. Point goes to Medanos.
Yeah, again, those situations when you have two setters on the court, it's hard to see which ones because normally when the setter gets the first ball, the libero would get it. But since we have two setters, we usually try to have the setter get the second one. So there's going to be a little bit of miscommunication sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that's tend to happen in this sport. That's why these games have to be played out. And right there. Ooh, good save. Paupau sends it over, and it's going to be out of bounds, though. So point goes to Medanos.
Yeah, you're really going to hear Los Medanos now. When they get these points, they're really going to try to bring up the momentum and bring up their energy, which is important.
Yeah, and they really play these games, I mean, to get to the third set. Now that ball is going to be out of bounds in the back boundary, but when you get to the third set, you start to see sort of the mental and the physical fatigue start to set in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, you can definitely tell right now that volleyball is really mental sport, so try to keep momentum.
Well, lots of momentum here right now, but finally Solano's going to get the point.
Yeah, we're really going to need Bree's serves right now.
Yeah, Brianna Davis, a couple of service errors, but essentially has been doing a fantastic job over in that position to start each rally. So now a good serve. Madano sends it out of the back boundary. That point goes to Solano.
Yeah, especially with Jada out, you're going to see a lot more aggression, but we do have Aaliyah in there, which should not underestimate her. She's really aggressive at the net as well.
Oh, another good serve from Davis. Now Davis sets it up for Aaliyah. Soft touch over the net. And
another net from Los Medanos.
Yeah, another net violation, so Solano gets the point.
Yeah, you really want to try to minimize those, especially with how simple, again, like I said, how simple of a mistake it can be.
Davis with the serve. Medanos tries to spike. Good block. And another block from number 10, Aaliyah Aguiar. It's still alive. Ball's still in play. Finally, Corhelio clears it, sends it over to Medanos' side. Here's a setup for the spike. Blocked! And the block kill goes to Solano.
Yeah, like I said, we're really aggressive, not only with our hitting, but our defense is really good. So don't only watch out for our middles. Our pin hitters have got that too.
Well, here's another timeout. So what do you expect the game plan is going to be for Solano for the rest of this game?
Well, when we're up like this, it's important to keep this momentum, not drop down to any levels. Not saying there is a difference there, but not get too comfortable is what I meant to say. And maybe try some new things out. We did have Jada sub out for a little bit, tried something new. So when you're up by this much, it's good to practice some new things and trial and error.
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's almost like in football when you do have a comfortable lead, they start to practice more of their running plays. It's not really much of those high-stakes plays, but in terms of what Solano needs to work on, what do you expect are those things that they're going to want to work on? Obviously, the middle hitters are great. Are there any names on this roster that you expect to get some playing time in this final set?
I think with the way it's going, I think anyone could come in right now. It's, again, a really strong team. Anyone who's not in could come in and do the same as anyone on the court. So
yeah, I mean, it's a very well-rounded team. Medanos is going to get the point on that one. But you can tell that really just the team chemistry is just absolutely on point. But now Medanos has the serve. The setup from Davis. Soft touch. Sends it back over to Medanos' side. Ball still in play, but finally that ball hits the net, and Solano's going to grab the point.
Yeah, if there's one thing you want to avoid in volleyball, it's serving libero. And if anyone's new and doesn't understand why someone's wearing a different color jersey, that's because they are the best passer on the court. So you really want to try to avoid them if you can.
Oh, it's saved from number 14. And Paopao as well, keeping that ball alive. And Solano grabs the point. Great teamwork there. And Paopao almost hit the scorer's booth with that save.
Yeah, like I said, we're fast and we're aggressive, and we're going to help each other out when we can.
Well, here's Vanessa Simeon with the serve. That's going to hit the net. Service error is going to give Los Medanos their 8th point. 16-8. Solano leads in this third set. They're up 2-0 with a chance to get the sweep. Number 4, Los Medanos, Megan Lee with the serve. Now it's going to be set up by Davis. Paopao sends it over, and she's going to get the kill.
Yeah, those deep corners, like I've said, it's really difficult to get there, so it's a good spot to go to.
Yeah, it seems like everyone on this team just has great court vision. They really know where to send it. They're able to have a sharp eye for no man's land.
Yeah.
Well, here's Alyssa Corhelio with the serve. It's good. Medanos now setting it up. The spike, dug out, saved, and the rally's still going. Medanos has it. Here's the serve. Paopao saves it. It's in the air. Spike sent over. Oh, lots of action at the net, but the ball's still in play. It's slowed down now, but that was quite a rally. And finally, Medanos eggs out the point.
Yeah, these are the kind of rallies that you like to see from these teams. They're really good, they're evenly matched, and it's fun to see, especially when there's one good save, everyone gets really excited and really aggressive on the court.
Yeah, I mean, really just the excitement with volleyball is just unmatched. I mean, with the hype on the court, everyone cheering after every point. I mean, does it get a little tiring? Did you ever go home with no voice?
Oh yeah, never tiring. It's always really fun cheering for each other, so it's really nice to see that on the court.
Ooh, a knuckleball of a serve. Great save by number 4, Gianna Gintu. Now the spike, and Medanos gets the kill. 17-10, the score is.
Yeah, they're a really good. She's a really good hitter over there. Didn't catch the number. Was it 14? I'm not sure, but she's a really good hitter, so we're gonna have to try to control that.
Yeah, it looked like the outside hitter. Oh, but that one hits the net, so Medanos is gonna get back-to-back points.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a mistiming for Gianna.
So now is number 1, Paige Sluice. She's serving on the back left. The setup
Nice
from
pass
Davis.
from Maui.
Oh, and the point's going to go to Solano.
Yeah, that's the antenna I was talking about earlier. That one just barely hit it, but it was noticeable enough for the line judges. So, point for Solano.
Oh, pow. Sure serve. The setup. Oh, and number 14 is going to get the kill, Madison Krause.
Yeah, she's definitely a hitter you want to try to control as much as possible. She's on a roll right now, so we're going to have to try to stay aggressive.
Oh, and a hard spike from Jada Kufi. Gets the point, 19-12. So there's the aggression that you were looking for, almost right on cue.
Yeah.
Solano with the serve. That's number 4, Gianna Gintu. And the point's going to go to Medanos. It was the outside hitter.
Yes.
Again, number 14, Madison Krause.
Yeah, those ones are always difficult. The little off shot or off speed type of shots.
Yeah, so changing speeds, especially when you know how hard they can hit for their max effort, but then changing those speeds, it leaves a lot to think about for this defense. Ooh, good save from the libero. Jada Kufi, soft touch over the net, still in play. Now the setup, hard hit, and Los Medanos is going to get the kill. That was number 2, Julia Kendlar. Great hit.
Those angle shots are always really good.
What exactly are those hand signals?
So for their serve receive, or rather if someone else is serve receiving, we like to have the middle blocker kind of tell us who's up. So what they mean by that is they're telling that there's 3 hitters and the setter is back row. But it's kind of difficult, like I said, with us because we have a 6-2. So both of our setters are both front row and back row. So try to tell what we're going to do if someone's going to dump, which is send it over on the second ball from the setter. So yeah, just to tell who's up, who's hitting, and to help the people on the court.
Wonderful. Well, a little bit of inside volleyball there from Grayson Maroka. Solano got the last point. It's 20-14. Ball's on the Medanos' side. They spike it out of the boundary.
Oh, well, they called it a touch on that side over there.
Oh, there was a touch. So who gets the point?
Los Medanos.
Los Medanos will get the point.
Yes. That one's close. It was, but the line judge on their side seemed to have seen one.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have the best view of anyone here. So now a spike and a block, and number 14, Vanessa Simeon, gets the kill.
Yes, those tools are also really crucial, which if you don't know, tools are kind of, you hit on the block just the right way where it goes to a different direction or where they can't receive it. So exactly what number 14, Vanessa, just did.
Well, here's Brianna Davis. Serve is good. Medanos sets it up. Blocked by Solano. It's back in Medanos' side. They go at it again. Saved by Gintu. Over the net. Oh, and Los Medanos can get the point. Looks like a net violation.
Oh no, she hit it into the net.
She hit it into the net.
Yes. Just didn't quite clear the tape.
So here's number 3, Renee LePage with a serve for Los Medanos. The setup from Davis. Soft touch from number 14, and it's out of bounds. Los Medanos gets the point, 21-17 in what could be the final set.
Yeah, we're really going to try to have to minimize these errors and be aggressive. We are in the lead, but it's, again, important to keep momentum.
Well, let's see if that sparks the kindling in the momentum. A service error from Los Medanos gives Solano the point, 22-17 now. Only 3 points away from a sweep. Number 14, Vanessa Simeon, sends it over the net with her serve. Now they set up, and it's going to be dug out by Gintu. Now she's getting ready for the spike, but it's dug out. Ball still in play. Gintu tries it again, and it's blocked. The ball is still there. Now Solano slowing it down a bit. Soft touch over the net. Lots of net action now. And blocked. It dances on the net. Back to Solano's side. Pau Pau sets it over, and Solano gets the point. Wow, what a play by Pau Pau.
Yeah, she's really smart. It's going to be hard to read her. She's almost impossible to read, like I said.
I have never seen that before. She acted like she was about to set up for the spike, but she sent it over the net through her back. Wow.
Yeah, that's what we call a setter dump.
A setter dump. A great setter dump from Pau Pau. And now Solano's going to get another point thanks to that kill from Gianna Gintu. 24-17.
Which is game point for Solano.
Game point. The chance for a sweep. Vanessa Simeon with the serve, back right corner. It's on Medanos' side. They're setting up for the kill, and they're going to get the point. They stay alive, 24-18.
Yeah, still set point, or game point, sorry, for Solano. And in comes Maui, I believe for the second time this game. Our DS, number 1.
So Maui Asunción. She's in there. Again, the score, 24-18. Solano has won 2 sets. They're on the verge of winning their third. Here's the setup. The spike, and Solano's going to take the ball game.
A big win for Solano. Again, now we are undefeated in conference so far. It's a pretty good game. Good match.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a great game. I mean, you know, you look at this whole lineup: Vanessa Pau Pau, Brianna Davis, Gianna Gintu. I mean, really, we could name everyone on this lineup for their contributions, but this really felt like as pure of a team win as you can imagine.
Yeah, we definitely get along really well as a team, and you can see that we trust each other on the court, which is important. And yeah, we stayed consistent, we kept calm, and there were some mistakes, but we can fix those in practice.
Yeah, well, I mean, they played well enough for those mistakes not to cost them. I mean, they swept Los Medanos again, 3-0, 3 sets to nothing. Solano College won here at home in Solano College. So with a final score of 3-0, my name has been Nathaniel Thomas, joined by Grayson Maroka. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.